Hi, I'm John Knoll, and welcome to Check Out St. Charles. We're here today at the Glazers in Fountain Lakes. Come on inside and check it out. Thanks for joining us today. We are here today at Glazers, and I'm here with Scott Westerman. Scott, thanks for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Scott, tell me a little bit about what the Glazers do.
Well, Glazers participates and supports the three-tier system. The three-tier system was created after Prohibition in 1933, and what that allowed for was a safe vehicle to distribute alcoholic beverages to the communities that we support. So it comes from the supplier, then to the distributor, to the retailer, and then to the end consumer. This was a way, obviously, we're not distributing potato chips, and there's a lot of control involved with alcohol, and this prevents easy access to minors, which we want to avoid that.
Okay.
So this, primarily we distribute all alcoholic beverage products to the places that you as a consumer would go to purchase them.
Okay. Where's your territory cover?
The company here in St. Charles is responsible for the Missouri area. Glazers as a company does business in 14 states and a couple, the Virgin Islands, and looking to expand into Canada and some other countries.
Okay.
But this area, because of the laws, when Prohibition ended, a distributor can distribute only in the state that they operate in. So it's a standalone business in the state of Missouri. So we cover the entire state of Missouri. This facility directly services the customers on the eastern half of the state, but it also functions as the state headquarters for Missouri, as well as the regional headquarters for Missouri, Kansas, and Iowa.
Okay. All right. What are your customers, and how many do you have?
We have well over 9,000 customers in
Really?
the state of Missouri. Over 5,000 of those are serviced from this facility.
Really? Wow.
And the customers that we represent, we sell to the grocery stores, the convenience stores, hotels, restaurants, bars, any place that as a consumer would go to purchase any alcoholic beverage products, we would sell to those people, and they would be our customers.
Really? Okay. Are there any specific projects or products that St. Louis market is interested in that they don't sell anywhere else?
Well, the Missouri wines, it's a big industry here in Missouri, and so certainly they are very popular in the Missouri market, and not as popular as you get away from the contiguous states. And we have the honor to represent both Stonehill and Les Bourgeois, and they do very well in the St. Louis market. Another brand that we represent that's unique in the volume is that Wild Turkey American Honey, and Missouri still has the distinction of being the #1 volume state in the country for Wild Turkey American Honey.
Really?
Despite the fact that based on our population and consumption rates, we should be about 18.
Really? Oh, that's amazing. What were the decisions on Glazers moving to St. Charles? And when you could have gone anywhere else in the St. Louis market, why St. Charles?
Well, there were a lot of factors on that, location, access to your customers, available property to build the type of facility that we wanted. But, and there were many areas that we looked at, but I think one of the biggest things that made the decision for us was how the city and the county government from St. Charles embraced us and worked with us to accomplish what we needed. And so we had a great relationship, and it was obviously worked out very well for us, and we're very happy here.
And we're happy you guys are here too. How many employees work here?
In the state, we have just under 600 employees currently. And 261 are based in this facility.
Okay.
However, we're in a big growth mode right now. We're actively interviewing and looking to hire over 100 new people.
Wow.
New jobs, and a large portion of those will be based here. In fact, we've just recently leased additional space just down Mueller Road to give us some overflow area. We moved our point-of-sale operations for the eastern half of the state to that location, and we're going to staff one of our selling divisions will be office there.
Scott, tell me about some of the products you have here.
Well, we have a great share of the products that are represented in the state of Missouri. We currently represent about 66% of all spirits sold in the state and just under 50% of all wine sold. Some of the brands that people would recognize are things like Jack Daniel's, Crown Royal, Smirnoff Vodka, Wild Turkey, and Patron. And then as far as some of the wines, Barefoot, Yellowtail, St. Michel, Sutter Home. We have a large number of suppliers that we represent. We represent over 350 suppliers in the state of Missouri.
Really? So everything comes out of here and goes into people's grocery stores.
We're the consolidator from the suppliers. We bring the products in from all over the world, and then we deliver those to our, the over 9,000 customers in the state of Missouri.
Well, that's great. I see behind me we have a lot of awards that you've won recently, and then last year, 2012, you were the St. Charles Employer of the Year. Tell us about some of those awards.
Well, we've won a lot of awards, and we pride ourselves on how we go to market for our supplier partners. Last year, we were the Diageo Distributor of the Year. For Wild Turkey American Honey, we were the Distributor of the Year for that particular brand with Campari USA. And we pride ourselves on winning those awards. But really the thing I'm more proud of being the Employer of the Year in St. Charles, because that was something that really reflects on our employees. In our business, we don't own the brands. We just represent the brands.
Right.
The only asset that we really have is the people that work for our company and our associates, and that's what drives our success. So it was great to have that recognized by the city of St. Charles.
Well, that's great. Tell me about some of your employees, too. How do they enjoy working here?
I think, we moved from an area that wasn't exactly the best area.
Yeah.
It wasn't a nice area. So our employees are very happy and motivated to be able to come to work in a beautiful building in a beautiful area. And we have a number of different types of job opportunities and careers here. But our business is all about our people.
Right.
And our people enjoy the business. It's a fun business. And our CEO, that's his mantra, is that, we want to be successful, but we need to have fun while we're doing it.
Sure.
And so it's critical that our people have fun, and I think they do.
Well, Scott, I know that the Glazers is involved in a lot of charitable organizations, and tell us about one of them.
Sure. I guess one, because we have an event coming up, and that's we tied in with cystic fibrosis, and we have a lot of engagement from our employees to participate in this, and we host a wine tasting and an auction, a live auction. We do a VIP event. And it's been very successful, and over the last 5 years, it's raised over $300,000 for cystic fibrosis.
That's great. Well, if people want to find out a little bit more information about you, how can they find out?
I'd suggest they visit our website, www.glazers.com, and that'll give you all the information that you need to know. It's a pretty robust website.
Okay, great. Well, Scott, thanks a lot. Thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Thank you, and thank you for joining us today on Check Out St. Charles. We'll see you next time.